and make the stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your play? Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Back to throw, it's McDaniel. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Utah State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance, really good football.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here's a heat. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's in open space downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the catch. It's Barry. It's a seam wide open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running the red zone, it's Barry. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Toss sweep to the right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. To throw, it's McDaniel. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Makes the grab. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Fights off a defender. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. To the ground. He's got it again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical.
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Barry. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This Utah State offense has it going. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. Oh, the ball squirts out. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Barry. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the air, it's McDaniel. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. At the 45, on his way. Wide open spaces. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Slams it ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here's the pressure. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Utah State up-tempo. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He smashes his way through again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, it's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like it's
looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
the big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's 4. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. To the air, it's McDaniel. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind. He's loose down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Aggies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they
breaks into the open. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are pressure away, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Dances away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter, minute and a half to go here. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he got loose. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, better look out.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A nice job by the defense. The quarterbacks had some good success running the football. All eyes on him. They were locked in. They had nowhere to go with the football, and I like it. They finished the run with a nice physical tackle. Get an extra lick on that QB.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there.
It's picked off. You don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. He'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's McDaniel. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Heaves it deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here on third down.
Here we go.
That's caught. It's Thompson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Hits the crease. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Oh, they're after him. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Looking for the 2-point try. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. The defense can't keep playing like that.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Utah State. And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over.